Yo, we just had a surge of people in the.
I know, but we gotta go.
Okay. All right, make your way to the seats. Come on. Make your way to the seats. We're about to get started. Run, but don't run. You know what I mean? Fast walk. That's an Olympic sport, actually. Did y'all know that? Fast walk is an Olympic sport. All right, guys, I know y'all are tired of seeing me. Y'all want to see who? Who you want to see? Go ahead. All right, one person did that. Great. All right, guys, right now I'm going to bring to the stage one of the original members of the Fab Five, 13-year NBA great, long-time multimedia personality, and the head of talent relations at Fanatics. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for your host of the next panel, Jalen Rose.
Let's get it. Oh, we about to have some fun today. What up, though? This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure y'all settle in. Make sure you get your phones ready, your videos ready, your pictures ready, because I got two superstar NBA players that's about to join me center stage on the mic. First up, this young man is a superstar for the Minnesota Timberwolves. All NBA performer, one of the faces of the game now and in the future. Just won a gold medal for Team USA. And his nickname is Ant-Man. So only right I introduce you, my people, to Anthony Edwards is in the building. What it be like? What up, Allie? Good to see you, champ. Yeah, anyway. Now it's only right. Y'all gotta do one chant for me for this guy because I spend a lot of time there. I want y'all to say, peace up, A-Town down. Y'all got me? On three. 1, 2, 3. Peace up. A-Town down. That's what's up. Next up, this gentleman, future Hall of Famer, 2-time NBA champion, 1, 2, 3, 4-time gold medalist. He's a superstar for the Phoenix Suns. If you've been around the game, you know to call him the easy money sniper because he gets buckets on buckets on buckets. Can we give a welcoming to Kevin Durant? Well, you got them long legs. You got the, yeah, exactly. So it's only right, since these gentlemen just won a gold medal for Team USA, we get into a chant. Y'all with me? USA, USA, USA. USA! Yeah! So I'll start with the gentleman who only has 4 gold medals, who's the Team USA's not only all-time leading scorer, but he owns so many records in that category. So I have to ask you, KD, what was it like for you to win your 4th gold medal this year?
Yeah, it was incredible, man. I think the team we had was so much fun to be around. You've been around dudes like Ant, Steph, LeBron, AD, the whole crew, man. It was just fun, you know, traveling the world with them, talking life with them, talking basketball. I had a great time.
Ant-Man, you let us know that KD was your favorite player growing up. What was it like for you to team up with the guy that you looked up to? And tell me about that oop that y'all connected on against France. Wasn't that crazy? Did y'all see that?
It was dope, man. I'm not gonna lie. He missed. I don't think he played in any of the like the first 5 games, and his first game back versus whoever we played, Serbia, he was like 8 for 8 in the first half.
Bucket.
So everything
Bucket.
that I dreamed of playing with him it came true, and you know what I mean, he was incredible throughout the whole thing, and you know, winning the goal was super dope, man. Steph put on the show. It was crazy.
He closed the show. So KD. Can you give us some insight of what it's like with your teammates at Team USA when you're in the locker room, when you're on the airplane, when you're on the bus? Like, who's the jokester? What are those conversations like? How are you guys interacting?
Yeah, it was fun. We always talked about the season. Ant was probably the biggest jokester in the locker room. He had all the funny sayings that we picked up on. You know, that Atlanta slang was in the locker room heavily.
No doubt.
We just had a great time, man. We talked about everything from, you know, sports to music to what we like to do, what we got in our careers. It was good being around the brightest of the brightest minds in the NBA, some of the most successful dudes in the league. We got some of the youngest and, you know, successful dudes in the league too that was on that team. So I had a great time. I miss it.
So Ant-Man, since I hear you brought the flavor to the locker room, what were you guys listening to? What you listening to on the playlist these days?
Man, KD only want to listen to Drake.
That's his family.
So, you know, I was with him the whole time, so I wouldn't listen to nobody but Drake.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Any gaming? Y'all guys do any gaming?
He's sorry.
What y'all play? Let's talk about this. What kind of gaming we got going on?
So we're gonna set up the 2K Mad. We ain't played, but it was a lot of trash talking for a month straight about who the best Madden player, 2K, best Call of Duty player. So throughout the season,
we know who the best Call of Duty player is.
I don't know that. I don't know that yet. So once we get on the sticks, pause. We're gonna see who the best is.
Nah, that is funny. Boy, I tell you, can take the hood out of you, but can't take you out of the hood.
Never.
So, being back in the United States after winning that gold medal, can you give us a snapshot of what the celebration was like post-game?
After the gold medal, I'm not gonna lie, me and him had a what they call it, a drug test. We had a drug test.
What?
Yeah. We couldn't even really celebrate in the locker room for real, because me, him, and Steph had to take like a drug test or something.
It's only right they gave Steph one.
Yeah,
Way he closed that deal. Because that was crazy.
He supposed to got one after the first Serbia game.
Exactly. What is it like as great players in your own right, being on Team USA? You're normally a volume player. You touch the ball every time down on your normal team. But as he mentioned, you come in the game off the bench and you go 8 for 8. Can you enlighten the fans about that level of effectiveness and efficiency and focus that it takes to adopt a new role and come in and be as effective as you were?
Yeah, I get a credit to my teammates. I remember coming in that first game off the bench, and they were always looking for me when I was open. They were cutting for me to get me open shots, you know, so they would threading the needle when they didn't have to, you know, so my teammates did a good job of keeping me involved. We had a nice chemistry in that bench unit once I came back, and we knew how to play off of each other. And, you know, me and Ant coming in, providing that scoring punch, it was easy when we get to shoot all the balls every time we come down. So Coach gave us that leeway, and we was able to come out there and execute. It was games that we kind of bust the game open from off the bench, you know what I mean? So it was fun playing a different role.
For you, Ant, I know it was a unique position because you're playing with so many other great players. The balance of when to defer and or when to be aggressive, how did you juggle that?
It just depends on who's on the floor. You know what I mean? If I'm on the floor with Steph, Bron, and KD, I know I got to defer.
Big dogs, as you called them.
Yeah, but if, like, it's just me and KD, I'm going to defer to him a little bit, but he was giving me the ball, so I was having a great time.
KD, being back in the United States, got a few weeks before the NBA season starts. The world understands for years that you have a tireless work ethic. So what happens for you as it relates to working on your game? Can you give everyone a snapshot that wants to play ball, what a day in the life of KD working on his game is actually like?
Yeah, so usually around this summer, I'm just getting up and playing pickup every day. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my body condition to go up and down. I've been working out majority of the summer individuals, so now I feel like it's time to get some bumping up and down the course. So I lift or I go hoop in the mornings, 10, 11 in the morning, then lift right afterwards, and that's my day.
What about you, Ant-Man?
I just work out. I don't think I play too much pickup. I just work out like 3 times a day.
So I'm glad we went there. So 35, 22, right? He talked about
23
playing,
now. I just turned 23.
Oh, yeah, he just had a birthday. Congratulations.
Yeah, for sure,
Give my guy
for
happy
sure,
birthday.
for sure.
Give him some love. Oh, yeah. How surprised were you when the team showed you love for your birthday?
That was dope. He was trying to stall for a little bit. Nah, they threw it. It was a good party, though. That was probably my most fun ever.
And this is like a difference in the game, in the league as I see it. We play 5-on-5. He talked about doing drills. How do you see the new era of the game evolve based on how that changed?
Yeah, these dudes are coming in with pretty much every move in the book, you know, and they put a lot of work in. I seen you working out with him throughout the summer. One thing I love about Ant is like he go game speed every time he got the ball in his hands, and that's going to take him a long way. You doing that, the game is going to be easier. So when you're working out 3 times a day at game speed like that,
It's crazy.
that's crazy.
That is crazy. What about you, Ant? When you think about like the older player, like a KD says, he's playing 5-on-5. What's the difference in you saying, I'd rather just focus on my drills versus playing 5-on-5?
Because he got all the drills. He done. I mean, he been doing it for a long time. So now, I mean, you know, he older in the game, so he probably need to get his conditioning right. I know it won't take me long to get in shape.
Shot, 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 shot. So you guys have many interests. So let's just get into a couple. I know you played football in high school. My family, my kids grew up in Atlanta, and I watched you play in college and in high school. So what was the conversion like from you deciding, I want to focus on playing football, and then I'm going to adopt basketball and make that my game?
I was super good at football, like, growing up. So, like, that was the only thing that was on my mind. And then, you know, growing up with older brothers in the house, you always want to be like your older brother. And my oldest brother wasn't like a big sports guy, but my middle brother, Bubba, he was super good at basketball. And I always wanted to be better than him in whatever it was. So I just start training for basketball, and then I never could beat him. And then I finally beat him in the 10th grade, and I just kept training.
That's crazy. And you love football. We've seen you play flag football. Can you talk about your love for the game?
Yeah, I wasn't that good coming up. First couple hits sent me right to the basketball gym. And about 9, and I've been training ever since.
So is there a way we could probably orchestrate a flag football?
We're gonna beat the dog.
Okay.
I can't say what I can say, but he don't want to see me and my crew for sure. He a little older now though.
See what happened when you get the young dudes? They always want to talk about age. They don't want to line it up. I'm ready to line it up.
Ooh. So you see what we done started here? Would y'all want to see that? Y'all want to see that? Yeah. So the Falcons, your team?
Yeah, for sure.
What? I hear some voice. I hear some votes for KD. And
Bet some.
And taking all bets.
Bet some.
So who's your favorite Falcons player of all time and why?
Julio Jones.
Julio.
He had the nastiest catch on, what's the middle linebacker from the Carolina Panthers he used to play?
Kuechly.
Remember he won that game with that catch over him too? Oh yeah, Julio, he the best receiver I feel like after Randy Moss.
Yeah, he a beast. So you all Washington, D.C., everything. We even see it. You wear it on your shoulder. So tell me about your squad this year. What kind of work they gonna put in?
Yeah, man, we got a nice quarterback, Jaden Daniels from LSU, who I think gonna be nice. You know what I mean? We building it right now. So, you know, I think we might surprise some people this year. We'll see.
When you watch KD play in the game, everybody knows when he gets to the free throw line, he represents his hometown by doing a shoulder shimmy. Can you give them a background of where that comes from?
See, I got it from Antoine Walker. He used to shimmy when he made a shot when he played for the Celtics. And I think I got up to the line. I'm like, let me try this and see if it'll calm me down a bit. And it just went from there. And I guess everybody from back home, where I'm from, kind of picked it up and ran with it.
And Atlanta has become a hub for the culture in a lot of different ways, and I'm pretty sure you let your teammates know that every chance you could during Team USA. So when we see Ant-Man out on the floor and we know it's ATL all day, what does that look like?
She's just a player. I mean, cool guy, you know. Talk some trash. Definitely can't wait to play KD to talk some trash, so.
And so I have to go here then, since I love this bromance so much. And I'll start with you because y'all happened to win last time. What was it like playing against KD in the playoffs and winning? Sorry, I love you, dog.
I'm not going to lie.
This is favorite question.
Yeah, this is my favorite question. I'm not going to lie, I felt bad a little bit. Only because he's my favorite player of all time. I didn't want to send him home like that. But
oh, send him home like that.
You know what I mean? It happened, man. I felt bad.
So what is it like for you as an OG?
Yeah.
You got Victor Wembanyama saying you his favorite player. He want to work out with you. You got Ant-Man excited about knocking you out of the playoffs. How does that fuel you, KD?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Exactly. We're going to double back. It's a double-edged sword, though, man, because it's like you want to still stay competitive at the same time. You hear that type of stuff. You just kind of like, you feel cool that you inspire somebody, that they watch you, that they following your journey with you, you know what I'm saying? It's times they probably felt the same way I felt after a loss or something as kids, you know what I mean? So I appreciate them grinding this thing out with me. And now that we get to compete against each other, and, you know, they're keeping me on my toes for sure.
We at Fanatics Fest. Give it up for them. Give them love. And the dope thing to me about both of y'all in this conversation, so many people that are fans and are former players, we want to see more of this competition, more of this interaction. Yeah, it can still be love, but out on the court, I see Ant talking trash to you like he don't like you. And I was like, that's what's up. So I have to ask you, Ant, since we're at Fan Fest with Fanatics, did you have any collectibles, trading cards, or anything growing up?
No, I wasn't a basketball guy. Yeah, I ain't have none. Only person I knew was Kevin Durant.
Wow.
And that was it. Everybody else, yeah, I didn't watch basketball too much, but when he played, I watched. But I was a big football guy. I used to watch Adrian Peterson a lot.
Yeah. All day. What about you, KD? Any trading cards, jerseys, memorabilia growing up?
Yeah, I had my first jersey was a Grant Hill Pistons jersey, a blue one.
Detroit basketball!
Then I had a Patrick Ewing jersey.
PE crazy PE.
And that's crazy because I end up growing up hating the Knicks. playing for Brooklyn, end up hating the Knicks. And then Vince Carter was like my childhood hero growing up. So
yes.
I had a Toronto
Insanity.
jersey.
Yeah, those some great ones. So, Ant, a lot of people don't realize the time you spend in the community and shaking hands, kissing babies, making your time inspire other young people. So can you acknowledge, for you, what was it like if you ever got a chance to meet a player growing up and you may or may not got the interaction that you want? Because during Fan Fest, here's what's gonna happen. 500 people are gonna want pictures and autographs, but the one player is not gonna be able to sign for everybody.
Right.
And a lot of times when you don't sign for the person, they say screw you in one way, shape, or form. So you ever had any interaction like that?
Nah, not really. But he don't even know. I came to 2 games when he played the Hawks.
Wow.
When he was with OKC, yeah, I came to 2 games to watch him play. He went crazy. But I didn't have I was sitting so high up, I couldn't get no interaction. But
what about you, KD? You ever try to get an autograph or take a picture with a player and they gave you the Heisman?
Nah. I felt like every player that I had an opportunity to meet was cool. It reinforced the reason why I wanted to be an NBA player, because they were so cool. I love the way they moved. They showed attention to all the kids all the time. So I was lucky to run into people that enjoyed that part of the game.
Any community initiatives you want to tell the fans about?
I mean, I got this thing where I help single mothers. A lot of single mothers, don't follow the wave campaign.
And you've called your mom the MVP. Any initiatives you want to talk about as well?
Yeah, just we're doing the same thing, just invested in the community, especially at-risk youth, help programming, different programs after school for them to do, to do more things after school, So, yeah, always using their influence to help better the community.
And a lot of times as an athlete, we want to also show that we're more than a jock, And those type of initiatives you've done business-wise, whether it's boardroom, what you're doing with the school. I saw you donate $10 million a few years ago. Those are incredible, and they lay a foundation on the floor.
I ain't got money like that.
Yeah.
Shit, dude, man.
How was it like to write that $10 million check?
Man,
what?
No, it was.
He's stuttering.
It's for a great cause, man. So I loved it.
What about you, Ant? You gonna write
I
it
ain't
to
got
me?
money like that. I help people out, but I ain't got money to give away like that. Yeah.
So I appreciate you doing an initiative for single mothers because I grew up with a single parent as well. And a lot of times people see the success you have now, but can you acknowledge some things your family needed to do to help propel you in sports, some sacrifices y'all need to make, whether it's to keep you out of trouble or whether it's to make sure you had shoes?
Yeah, my parents made sure I stayed in sports year round. Yeah, it wasn't no walking around, going outside. Nah, it was, you got practice today, like 2-3 times. So I was always active, you know what I mean? Because my parents didn't want me to get in trouble, so I stayed active.
What about you and your family?
Same way. I was in sports year round. I was playing, basketball year round, but before that it was football. And my mom stayed on us. She taught us that discipline early. What it means to get up and go to work. As kids, we ain't had nothing to do most of the time but run around outside. So we was in sports year round.
So you see two great players, superstars, great human beings. They're talking about working year round, working day to day. So what advice, Ant-Man, I'll start with you. At 23 years of age, most of these young people are staring at their phone all day.
Right.
And so that means that you know how to balance your time, continue to stay focused. What advice would you give for young people to put the phone down and chase your goals?
I wouldn't say so much like put the phone down. I would just say, if you know what you want to be, just go for it. You ain't got to put your phone down. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have your phone.
No doubt. I got mine.
You know what I mean? Like,
I got 2 of them. I ain't going to lie.
At the end of the day, you're going to have your phone. So just if you know what you want to do, just go get it. When I turned 15, I knew I wanted to be an NBA player. And I just chased it. And it became, it happened.
Now, Kevin Durant is one of the more engaging athletes on social media. He does a really good job of keeping people in check on his page. I adopted it. That's why I acknowledge it. So why is it important for you to let them know that you have a voice and you'll clap back?
Yeah, the whole point of having social media is to interact with people, right? So you follow me for a chance to maybe interact with me. So it depends on how I feel, I'm going to interact. And if you troll, I'm going to troll back. if you show love, I'm going to show love back. So I kind of try to reciprocate energy as much as possible to give people more of an in-depth experience of who I am,
That's dope. I agree. You earned that right. So I mentioned we have an NBA season coming up. The Timberwolves made the conference finals this year. Give it up for them. You second team All-NBA. You got a gold medal now. The league in trouble, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. They in trouble.
So you taking off almost from the free throw line like this, kissing the rim like MJ.
Yeah.
What can the league expect from you and the Timberwolves this year?
We're just going to try to go further this year, man. We're going to try to be a little better during the regular season. Because we had a drop-off when Cat got hurt. So we took a couple steps back. But this year we're going to treat training camp like it's the real season. We're going to come in ready to go. I'm going to get there a little early, you know, try to set the tone. And because, I mean, we made it to the Western Conference Finals last year, so that's what we expecting. We can't come out and get sent home in the first round being a play-in, so we got to be ready to go.
Absolutely. Give it up for him. 35 years old, young fella. You still doing this, huh? Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
Big three.
About to be 36.
I love what y'all did at point guard.
Yeah.
That was clutch. So
What they do?
They got a point guard from Duke.
Who they got?
He gonna see.
He don't know?
He gonna see soon.
Oh, he gonna see soon.
What can we expect from you and the Phoenix Suns this year?
Yeah.
Wow. Now you
said
can't
that,
say
yo?
something every time KD got
Stand
something to
up,
say, or I'm
yo.
gonna
Stand
troll.
up. Who said that?
Y'all know he gonna say something back now.
Exactly. You know he gonna send some
Yo,
shots
please.
back.
The Nova Knicks. Yeah, I know y'all excited. Oh, man, stop
Tell him. All right. So, hey. So I saw Ja Rule yesterday, and he had a song that reminded me of Knicks fans when KD chose the Nets. When I cry, you cry, we cry together. So don't try to troll him now.
Yeah, I get
That
it.
ain't being real.
I get it.
That is not being real. That is not being real. All right. So you guys are here for Fan Fest. How do you decide? Because you got people always pitching you products, always trying to get you to show up at events, trying to get you to do interviews. How do you choose the brands that you want to align yourself with?
You know, I just see the people who run it, see the people who in the front office, like meet them and see what type of person they is. Because I know how I am. So, I mean, I can't be having deals with too many people and we don't got nothing in common. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I try to find something that we have in common, and my manager do a great job of doing that.
No doubt. And we got a $10 million minimum we learned today if y'all going to work with Ant-Man. Right? What about you, KD?
Yeah, it's sort of the same thing. You just want to align with people that, you know, are authentic, and that's with products that's authentic to me, stuff I actually use on my day-to-day. You know, but mainly it's about the people who run these businesses and what their vision is, and if we're aligned, then we'll work together.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you mentioned KD only wanting to listen to Drake. Who's on Ant-Man's playlist these days?
Oh, my brother. My brother, he a rapper. He got really good music. Y'all should go check him out. His rap name is Be Different, the letter B and the word different. And yeah, to me, he the best. But yeah, being with KD, I had to only listen to Drake.
So what was that like?
Oh, no, Drake he's the greatest.
No doubt.
I mean, and KD got some songs that I never heard, so.
Yeah, KD got some bars.
No, not my
KD,
boss.
what's one of your favorite songs that the world has not heard yet? You've been in the studio.
Nah.
KD be in that studio.
I heard Bro though. And Bro.
Yeah, make sure y'all support his brother.
Bro, nice.
Nah,
you got something with that.
he be talking that shit for sure.
For sure. But nah, I'm not dropping no music. I'm listening to only Drake right now.
So, Ant-Man, if you had to describe your style of fashion.
I ain't got none.
Look what he got on, man. That's
I'm
why
wearing some flip-flops, a
that's why he
jacket,
Ant, man.
and some shorts.
That's a style too?
I mean, I'm sponsored by Adidas, so it's like,
Bye.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm not finna go spend money. I used to couldn't afford clothes. Now I get free clothes. I'm gonna wear that.
Right. No doubt.
That's why he Ant.
No doubt.
Man.
What about you, Sniper?
Yeah, I got some Balenciaga on, but I
You
should
gonna wear all black every time. You know,
If I'd have known that was a dress code, I'd have came in here with my flip-flops on too. Yeah, I'm usually in hoop gear though, man. I'm a Nike athlete, and they send me a lot of nice stuff, so I stay in Nike most of the time.
No doubt, no doubt. So, you guys, again, just won a gold medal from Team USA. Can we get a round of applause
You
for
want
that?
to? You want to see
Y'all
it?
got y'all gold medal?
see it?
Yeah, I'm out for the gold, and I give it up. Yes, jewelry, yes.
Yeah, we got it
Bring
with
them
us
out,
for sure.
Bring them out.
You know it's
Bring them
here.
out, bring
Gotta
them
be
out.
here.
Bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Ooh, USA,
Yeah.
USA,
Yeah.
Standing on that podium, hearing your name called. This is your first time on the squad. Yeah! I was at home doing it too. What was it like for you, Ant-Man, to stand on that podium for the first time and get a gold medal?
Man, I was next to, you got to think about it. So Steph was number 4, I was number 5, Bron was 6, and he was 7.
Dope.
So when Steph's name get called, they go crazy. My name get called, they like, and then Bron's name get called, they go crazy. Then his name get called, they go crazy. So me just being in the middle of them, I think that was the greatest time of my life. Like, my brother took a picture of that. We like, bro, that's the dopest picture we're going to have.
That
yeah,
is
for
so
sure.
Dope. That is so dope. You've done it 4 times, KD. Does it get old?
Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I didn't think it did.
And I was just thinking about when he gonna run up into 4 or 5 Olympics too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. I'm gonna start hitting the clay, walking around with my 4s up. But to be around special dudes, because I was around when Kobe was 36, I was 23, and we played 2012 together. And you seen how excited he was, and he had accomplished everything at that point. 5 championships, 2 finals MVPs, 30,000 points. He had did it all, and he was still excited about the opportunity to be around great players, and that's exactly how I felt this time around.
That's so dope. That is so dope. We were at home rooting y'all on. Serbia had me a little nervous. Did the bear get poked when he started doing the mellow? I know y'all said something about it.
Nah, we wasn't even tripping off that. They was just hitting a bunch of crazy
Every shot.
threes. They was making every shot. And we was just like, yo, at some point the law of averages gonna come back around, and we're gonna get back to this game. In the 4th quarter, we ended up winning by 20 points.
Yeah.
So, but there's always a moment when you have a team versus an all-star, superstar team, because now when you get down 13, each of you guys on your own squads are used to like, give me the ball, I'm about to make a play.
Say today.
To say today. So what was being said in the huddle when you guys were losing?
Now, I'm not going to lie. I was on the bench, but.
I know. That's why I said in the huddle.
Right. But like watching them like, because like you said, with Minnesota, when we get down 10, I start trying to play hero ball. So watching them like just individually just swing, shoot, swing, drive, pass, pump fake, drive. I'm like, damn, they really moving the ball. You know what I mean? Like, it's no hero ball going on. Everybody's taking their shots. They playing within the system. It was impressive because it was him, Steph, and Brown on the floor at the same time.
Yeah, it was crazy because you got the 3 on the right side and got fouled, and then we kept the possession.
Book got the 3. Yeah, that's what changed the game.
That's what changed the game. So how did you feel at that point in the game?
Yeah, once we went through that 6-point stretch right there and we was cut it to 5, I think with like 7 minutes ago, we all knew it was like, all right, this is our game now. Yeah. But our defense and intensity just stepped up another level. We always talked about that, like the best USA teams just play defense. Offense is going to take care of itself. And most of that 4th quarter, we ain't really called too many plays. We was just getting it off the glass, pushing, just making a smart read. And that's what basketball at the highest level is about. And we displayed that in that 4th quarter.
Man, KD was playing defense. That was crazy.
Yeah, he was. You was locking
Give it up for that.
Yeah, he was.
Playing defense.
But that's what happens, especially on a great team. People talk so much about scoring that y'all was picking them up 94 feet, getting steals.
Book was probably the most important player, I feel like. Like, Steph had great games. He had great games. Bron had great games. But Book was, like, guarding the best player, turning down shots, you know what I mean? Like, because Book go for 70, like, you know what I mean? Right. So he was like, I ain't going to lie, I was impressed watching him. Yeah. Well,
we thank you guys for being here at Fanatics Fest. Give it up for him. Love. Congratulations. Congratulations.